Hi, it's Wednesday night, the 3rd of June already, and day 155 of Living the Dream. My power statement I wrote down for this morning, last night. I'm going to continue going through my daily video journal entries and determine the right teaser questions and the right teaser statements for each one of these video entries. That's what I've been doing. When I had this task come to my mind, I really felt that it would be an important thing to do. I felt that adding teaser questions and teaser statements to every one of my video journal entries would help folks find them in my video series. Well, now that I've completed putting those teaser questions and statements in the description box and in the titles for 15 videos so far, I've had to listen to them again. It has become quite clear to me that this particular task is going to take a great deal of time, and so I'm wrestling with that a little bit. I do feel it needs to be done, but I want to get after the other things that I need to get done before I can start building my website. So that's what I'm having to deal with right here, and I'm going to work on it. And so far, like I said, I have 15 powerful teaser questions and a multiplicity of teaser statements that I'm going to be able to use and draw from when I go do my marketing in the future, and that really excites me. In addition, I have developed a mental pattern in my mind on how to come up with teaser questions that are really intriguing and draw people in. I was confident that this process would do that and help me develop that skill, and it certainly has. In fact, here's some of those teaser questions. Let me read some of them. Learn how the laws of attraction and manifestation brought me $43,000 in monthly income. Next, the secret power in the win the morning, win the day routine. Next, learn how to rewrite your past story and believe in your new one. Learn the power and magic from having a daily power statement. Learn the 3 most important questions to ask yourself before going to bed. Learn how to attract everything your heart desires as a new beginning entrepreneur. I'm hoping that these will capture the attention of folks who are looking to start a business of their own and that they'll want to come and watch these videos. Here's my to-do list that I had to today. See that one highlighted one? Oh, yeah. Got it done. So excited. The most important task on it, of course, was doing the more video teaser statements and questions. But I also had to go and get some eggs and then go to another store and get some medicine. And I had a few other things that I put on the list to kind of stretch me a little bit to get done today, and I got them done. And so, but I couldn't add any more because there just wasn't enough time to add more to it. Next, Croy asked me to ask this question. Get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today? Or what could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Check. Did you start your morning with power? Mindfulness time, dynamic exercise, splash in the water. The win the morning, win the day routine gives you power and lets you start your day with power. Were you productive throughout your day? Well, you saw the list I got done. You heard the kind of statements I came up and questions that are really teaser marketing tools. Did you move your goals forward? Certainly did that. Did you show up as the person you wanted? I did. What about your personal time with Kathleen in the evening? Were you present? We had a wonderful evening tonight on Wednesday night. Now combine all these questions together with this big question. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your commitments you made to yourself today? Well, I read my workday schedule checklist right here. I read it out loud today, which is kind of exciting. I read it out loud, and not only did I read it, I did everything that is listed on that checklist. And I promised myself that I would do everything on that list and do it well, and I kept that promise. So way to go, Marty. Good job. The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make time for them? Well, right after I nuked my little hot drink for my mindfulness time, I read the win the morning routine, then I do the little 3 arm movement things, and then when that's done, I go get that little hot drink set up and come down and have my mindfulness time. Well, during that, I took a few moments to ponder, and then I went right into the movies. I went to the movies. My must-see TV favorite movies came onto the screen of my mind just like clockwork. And so, yes, I went to the movies. Go to the movies. Next, Troy asked, what's the one thing that didn't go well today, Marty? Was there the one thing that you could have done better that you would have made all the difference? It would have made all the difference going forward. Well, the one thing I came up with in that question for yesterday was to read that daily schedule checklist out loud every morning, and I did that today, and it was really helpful. It helped me focus on the important tasks I needed to get done today and get everything done and feel that sense of success. So I will say reading this list each day is that one thing for today as well, and will be probably for the days to come. Next, Cray asks, were there any mistakes or any failures that you can turn into a tool of success going forward today, Marty? Well, I reviewed my day, and I think I could have chosen to go and play with Kathleen today. And maybe I should have, but when she asked me to come play with her, I told her I had a big task that I needed to get done. I'm really working hard to get that done. I'm pushing forward on it before I can play. Is that okay if I stay here and get that done? And she said, well, of course, for sure. So I didn't go with her to play today. I know if I had chosen to go play with her, it would have been a nice big deposit into her emotional bank account. But I knew I can do it on another day, and I just felt I needed to get this task done as soon as possible so I can be on track and stay on track of getting my goal to be ready to start my coaching. Next, Croy asked, what's the one thing you didn't, that you want to get done tomorrow, even if your day goes sideways on you while getting it done, and you'd still feel like success? What would that one thing be? Well, I put it into a power statement. Here's what I said. I will get at least 5 more video entry teaser questions and teaser statements done, and maybe even more if there's time. That's my focus. Get those done. There's other things I'm going to put on the list, no, but they're lesser important, but that's the major one. I have 140 video entries still left to get done, and that doesn't include the new ones I record each day. They're just the backlog ones, and so I realized I should have started doing this from the get-go, and so I could, stay on top of it, but I didn't know how important it would become. I didn't even have that in my idea when I started this video journal, and so I forgive you, Marty. That's okay. We're doing it now. The next item is to rate my day's effort. I gave today another 8. I worked at the speed of 8, and I think I came up with some really good teaser questions and teaser statements that are going to be very helpful in my marketing efforts in the future, so I'm okay with giving today an 8. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. First of all, I'm grateful for the gifts and talents I have been blessed with. I say that because I know that everyone has talents and gifts, and most of us have gifts that no other human being has. If we all work at developing the talents we do have, which usually start out as having a little interest or curiosity in something, with a little effort, they can grow into something really special, really great. We all know of people who have talents that we sometimes wish we had. I know I do. I wish I had a singing voice that included a nice vibrato. When I hear someone sing and they have that incredible gift in their voice of a vibrato like David Archuleta or Nathan Pacheco does, I love listening to them. It's not at the level where I covet it, of course, but I certainly wish I had that gift. Even knowing I don't have it, though, I have still worked on my musical gifts and talents so that I sing a little bit, and I've learned to play the guitar. I played some piano. I also have worked on what artistic talent I have. I do paintings, particularly in oil and pastels and chalk and watercolor, and it's just great. And I'm now working on my writing and speaking skills doing these video recordings. And so I'm developing my talents, and it's really fulfilling to me as I work on them and as I share them with others. Next, I'm grateful for the law of success called the law of action. To be a leader, we need to get the action habit. And the law of action says that ideas are important. Make no mistake about that. We must have ideas to create and improve anything. Success shuns the man or woman who lacks ideas or chooses not to act on them. Make no mistake about this point either. Ideas in themselves are not enough. The idea for getting more business or for simplifying work procedures is of value only when it is acted upon. Period. That's the law of action. Taking action now gets things done. So again, I try to encourage myself to get the action habit and keep acting on my ideas, and you should do it too. Lastly, I'm grateful for the principle of success that says, every day thousands of people bury good ideas because they are afraid to act on them. And what's sad about that concept is that afterwards, the ghost of those ideas usually come back to haunt them. Put these 2 thoughts deep into your mind. First, give our ideas value by acting on them. Regardless of how good your idea is, unless you do something with it and act on it, you gain nothing to having a good idea. They're a dime a dozen. Second, act on your ideas and you'll gain mind tranquility. Someone once said that the saddest words of tongue or pen are these: it might have been. Oh man, do you have a good idea for a business? Then do something about it, and do it now. This ability to act on an idea is a gift, and it is most definitely part of living the dream. So there you go. Another day has passed away, and I'm done sharing this piece of my journey to alignment, this business alignment I'm going after. So until tomorrow night, when I'll be right here at this laptop, I wish you continued success. Good night.